Hi everyone! Today I wanted to discuss how you can design your own logo. Logos are super important. They basically sum up your entire identity into one icon that hopefully people will recognize and grow to love and trust. I am a freelance artist, maybe you're one too, or maybe you're starting your own company and you need a logo for business cards, your website, your portfolio, your profile picture, just something that is you. I made mine while I was still in school, but here are 5 simple steps that I learned and wanted to share so that you can make your own.
Light bulb.
The first step is inspiration. Find 3 logos that you like and ask yourself why you like them. Maybe you can incorporate some of those elements into your own logo. I really like the logos for the Nintendo Switch, the first one, because it's just really simple. It's iconic. It's literally the 2 controllers, which are like the biggest feature of the console, and it's clean. I like how it's asymmetrical and how it utilizes the negative space. On a similar vibe, I also really like the Nintendo GameCube logo. I guess Nintendo just has some awesome logo makers out there somewhere. It's literally a G with a C in it in the shape of a cube. What more is there to say? It's genius. Another one that I like is the FedEx logo, corporate, okay, but I really like how they did the dual split colors. It's in a bold font, and I really like the hidden arrow that's in the E and the X. I really like when logos have hidden features in them and when they mean something that pertains to what the company is, like how in the FedEx one, it's an arrow, it's represents shipping, speedy, express, like it works. It's a yes for me. So from the logos that I chose, I realized I really like simplicity. I like basic shapes. I like dual colors and hidden elements. So maybe I can use some of that and put it into my own stuff. Alright, now that we've been inspired, step 2 is to describe your art or your brand in 10 words.
Who are you?
This is your core identity. This is your message, the whole vibe. This is also going to help you for the next step. My 10 words of choice were colorful, playful, nostalgic, childlike, painterly, light, magical, fantastical, narrative, and cute. Really dive into your whole body of work. What things do you like about it, and what can you translate into logo format?
I killed a man with this thumb.
Step 3 is when we finally start to get creative with thumbnails. You can do this in your sketchbook, on a piece of paper, in Photoshop. I used Procreate. It was really easy. You make a grid of 50 rectangles or squares, and you just sketch your ideas. 50 individual squares might seem really daunting, but you can always just reuse old sketches that you've done in a previous square and just rework it a little bit so that it's a little different. It doesn't have to be 50 completely different from each other logos. You can literally, there are no bad ideas. You can just reuse a little bit from there, change it up in another square. There's so many things you could do. I like to start with the 10 words that describes my brand and go from there. Like I would never use some of these as an actual logo. They're just inspiration for the other sketches. So I did really simple icons for the describing words for my brand. I did a rainbow for colorful, playful. I wanted to do something that was related to toys, so I did blocks. Nostalgic, I did a flip phone and a Polaroid. Childlike, I wanted to think about more toys, so I did a stuffed animal. Painterly, obviously a paintbrush painting. Light, I did a happy face sun. For magical, a shooting star with stars and sparkles. Fantastical, little angel in the clouds. Narrative, a book. Cute, my little character, Coco, that I designed. And then from there, I just went in and drew the things that I have in my artwork a lot. So I had cakes. I explored more of that block idea. I also wanted to incorporate my name and initials since that is me and basically my brand. A little flower friend, again playing with my name and stars, kind of like the Powerpuff Girls vibes with this one with this bold lettering and the stars in it. I played around with my Coco character again, holding a crayon because that's cute, and maybe writing my initials. I did that in a few different iterations, more cake, but like in a top view. And then I was thinking about the letter M a lot when I was doing these, so I tried making them, positioning them in like an M kind of shape, which didn't really work. I thought since this is my brand, maybe I could do like a face of like me, but I didn't really like that, so I only left that out one square for that idea. More crayon ideas, again, playing with the letter M. And then I thought, of what if I just kept it to simple shapes? More cake, a star with just an M. And then here I started playing around with a star, that fantastical, magical feel, but then what if I hid my name in it? So I started playing around with different versions of the points of the star as letters in my name, and then I thought, what if I made it a shooting star? And then, yeah, I really liked that, but I still had a few more squares to go, so here is my name in a crayon, me and Coco, some more cakes with my name, shooting star with my name, and then a heart, again, putting my name into it. And by this point, I knew which ones I really liked and which ones weren't so strong, but they all were important to finally figuring out that direction that I wanted to go into. Now, step 4 is to consolidate. Choose your top 10 that you liked, in my case, top 11, and just choose the ones that really scream your brand. This is the kind of hard part because there's some that you might get attached to, but eventually you want to narrow it down to your top one. This is it. This one's the winner. The one that you feel like really represents you. It has all the elements that you like in your logo inspiration. I ended up going with these 11 illustrations. First two, I wanted to play around more with that toy, the block idea. I really liked the idea of this number 2, like the grid four square thing with my name. I thought it was reminiscent of like the Philly love sign or like I love New York, and that could have been iconic. I chose 3, 4, and 5 just because I really love Coco, and Coco was in like all my artwork. 6 and 7, I thought could have been cool. I liked the hidden name in the crown. 8, it was kind of cool. I do like cakes, but I don't know. I was kind of iffy about that one. And then 9, 10, and 11 are all kind of the same, playing around with the same design, just in different ways. Eventually, I decided to go with 10 and 11. 11 is more like just like a full version of number 10. And for the extra ones that you do really like but like aren't quite the one, you could always use those as little, like you could sprinkle them in your website or in business cards, like a little tiny side illustration. But the main thing here is to just really narrow it down to that one. Step 5 is to refine. Polish it up. Choose the one that you chose, add colors, see what works, choose your color palette, make sure you stick to that, and play with negative space. Just polish it up, make it look nice. You can take it into Adobe Illustrator and clean it up there and make it vectors so that it will transfer cleanly without a lot of pixels to other softwares, and just make sure that it's a nice file that won't warp or get degraded in quality. I like how the colors highlight each letter as its own, and it's just really cute. I like the colors, and I thought it was really fun and playful, and it had that hidden feature that I really liked in the logos that I chose for inspiration in the beginning. And then you have your logo. You can put it on your business card, you can put it on your website, you can use it as your profile picture. It is yours to do whatever you want, to put it wherever you want. That is yours, a part of your brand, a part of your company. Just play around with it, have fun. Don't be too critical of your sketches. No idea is a bad one. Hopefully this helps you with starting your own brand. I do plan to make videos about making your own website. I know that's something that a lot of people don't really know where to start, and it's really daunting. It can be really daunting with like coding and design and the tabs that you need. So I do want to discuss that, and then also the process of making your business card, sending it into companies to print. Um, yeah, a lot of stuff coming up for building your full brand. Hopefully this video helped you out with inspiration for your logo, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!